नमस्कार साथियों, स्वागत है आप सभी का हमारे इस चैनल सुई सून पर। और हर एपिसोड में हमारी कोशिश रहती है कि आप तक नए-नए लोगों को लाएँ, थोड़ा-सा पॉजिटिविटी फैलाएँ, खासकर संक्रमण के इस दौर पे जहाँ पे पूरा देश जूझ रहा है, लोग जूझ रहे हैं। आशा करता हूँ कि आप सब लोग स्वस्थ होंगे और अपने परिजनों का खास ख्याल रख रहे होंगे। आपका ज़्यादा समय ना लेते हुए आज मैं बहुत ही खास मेहमान से आपका परिचय कराने वाला हूँ, श्रीमती देवस्मिता नंदी जी। देवस्मिता, स्वागत है आपका हमारे चैनल पे।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
और देवस्मिता का थोड़ा-सा परिचय करा दें अपने दर्शकों से कि देवस्मिता करेंटली आईटीसी लीगल, जो कि बहुत बड़ी इंडिया की एक मल्टीनेशनल कॉर्पोरेशन है, उसमें आप सीनियर लीगल मैनेजर हैं। आपका एक ब्लॉग भी है जिसके लिए देवस्मिता बहुत फेमस है लिंक्डइन पे भी, वो है 5 थिंग चेकलिस्ट। आज हम उसके बारे में भी आपसे बात करेंगे और आपकी जर्नी से अपने दर्शकों को साझा कराएँगे। तो जो हमारी सवाल-जवाब की प्रक्रिया होती है देवस्मिता, उसको शुरू करने से पहले मैं हमेशा एक औपचारिकता के रूप में एक सवाल अपने अतिथियों से ज़रूर करता हूँ कि अपना शुरुआती पढ़ाई, जन्म और जो लम्हा रहा आपके जीवन में कि कब आपने सोचा कि मुझे लॉ करना है और वकील बनना है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा-सा बताइए। फिर उसके बाद आपकी लॉ जर्नी, लॉ स्कूल की जर्नी और प्रोफेशनल जर्नी पे हम अग्रसर होंगे।
एक्चुअली आई थिंक मुझे भी लॉ पे इंटरेस्ट आया बुक से। आई लव रीडिंग एंड आई एम एन अवाइड रीडर। आई रिमेंबर द बुक, इट्स कॉल्ड द टू किल अ मॉकिंग बर्ड। आई रेड इट इन क्लास 9 एंड आई वाज ब्लोन अवे। उस टाइम वही देख के लगा कि ऐसे ही करना है, सोशल वर्क, दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड डू। एंड आई फेल्ट लॉयर्स हैव अ ग्रेट पर्सनालिटी और मुझे हमेशा से कुछ अलग करना था। इवन दो टू अ क्लास बंगाली हाउस होल्ड जहाँ पे इंजीनियरिंग, मेडिकल, सीए, मैथ्स टू मैथ्स, इससे ज्यादा तो कुछ मतलब कार्ड में थिंक ऑफ एनीथिंग नो ऑफ बीट। सो बट मुझे कुछ अलग करना था, मुझे इंटरेस्ट नहीं था ये सब में। Even though to please my parents, I did study science in class 12 and I was preparing for medical joint entrance. बट देन क्लास 12 में जाके मैंने अपने घर वालों से बोला कि मुझसे नहीं होगा, प्लीज आई कांट हैंडल बोर्ड्स, आई कांट हैंडल मेडिकल एंट्रेंस प्रिपरेशन, आई कांट हैंडल लॉ बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू डू। तो तब तक ही काफी सारे मेरे प्रेपरेशंस हो चुके थे मेडिकल एंट्रेंस के। यू गेट ऑल दोज ब्रिलियंट ट्यूटोरियल्स। 4 साल से मैं कर रही थी प्रिपरेशन। तो द माइंडसेट वाज वेरी डिफरेंट। So was my parents. So they were upset. They said कि ठीक है, तुम दोनों कर लो, दोनों ट्राई कर लो, जो मिलेगा वो लेना। They are not going to force you. But I said preparation ही नहीं हो रहा है. It's very difficult and I was under a lot of stress and और उस एज में वही होता है ना कि you don't know what you want to do. You have some plans but you don't know if it's going to work out. So काफी रिस्क ले लिए थे मैंने बोल के कि नहीं करना है मेडिकल। But they of course came around and I dropped the idea of medical entrance and all that in class 12. Uh, and then I prepared for law entrance. So preparation भी कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं था उस टाइम, इतना कुछ था नहीं। So I remember uh, post dinner was my law entrance preparation. I would read some books, उस टाइम मिलता था कुछ guides and all, and I would solve NLS का question paper बैंक आता था, तो वैसे ही prepare किए।
जी।
And and then I appeared for NUJS because वो सबसे पहले जनवरी में होता था एंट्रेंस एग्जाम और बाकी सब का बाद में होता था पोस्ट बोर्ड्स। एंड आई स्टिल रिमेंबर द डे, मेरा बोर्ड्स चल रहा था, मेरा केमिस्ट्री का एग्जाम था नेक्स्ट डे एंड द डे बिफोर NUJS का रिजल्ट केम आउट एंड आई गॉट थ्रू। एंड आई थिंक आई नेवर बीन हैप्पियर। लाइक वो मोमेंट जो होता है ना कि लगता है कि लाइफ सेट हो गई।
जी।
इट वाज सच अ ग्रेट फीलिंग। सो या वैसे ही शुरू हुआ। फिर बोर्ड्स खत्म हुए, 1 महीने घर पे एंजॉय किए and then hostel life in Calcutta.
जी। तो जब आप घर कहती हैं, घर मतलब कलकत्ता और या कोई और जगह?
Yes. Bhar Calcutta and मुझे I'm very like a very homebody. If you hear my story, I've always tried to be in Calcutta.
जी।
So actually दूसरे एग्जाम भी एक्चुअली मैंने कुछ दिए ही नहीं और एग्जाम NUJS मिल गया तो क्यों बाकी पे इतना वो करे। So
जी।
yeah, and then NUJS was compulsorily residential. So हॉस्टल का भी मजा हो गया, घर के पास भी हो गया, वीकेंड में घर भी जाओ, लॉन्ड्री भी करके आओ। So yeah, it's done.
आपने बड़ी अच्छी बात बताई और दर्शकों को 1-2 चीज़ें बता दूँ कि आपने 2 चीज़ें मेंशन की जब आप स्कूल में थीं और उस वक़्त की बात है। ये मैं अर्ली 2000 की बात बता रहा हूँ अपने व्यूअर्स को, क्योंकि उसी वक़्त आपने भी दाखिला लिया लॉ में। तो आपने एक तो ब्रिलियंट ट्यूटोरियल्स की बात की। आई थिंक बाय डिफॉल्ट बहुत लोग उसको सब्सक्राइब करते थे एंड आई वाज वन ऑफ द अनफॉर्चुनेट सब्सक्राइबर। तो होता क्या है कि ब्रिलियंट ट्यूटोरियल की किताबें तो आती हैं, पर इफ यू आर समवन लाइक मी हु इज नॉन सीरियस एंड आई वाज आल्सो साइंस स्टूडेंट, यू नो बाय डिफॉल्ट कि 10 में नंबर आगे 10th में तो आप साइंस कर लीजिए, बट आई वाज वन ऑफ द bad students of science. So I would not endorse people to just pursue science for the sake of it. Please pursue it if you really love science. तो वो ब्रिलियंट की ट्यूटोरियल आते हैं, हर हफ्ते आते हैं घर में, और वो कचरे की तरह पाइल अप होते रहे मेरे पास। एंड my family was so upset. They are like कि हमने इतने महंगी तुम्हारे लिए ये ब्रिलियंट की किताबें लगाई हैं, तुम पढ़ते ही नहीं हो इसको। और फिर जो आपने दूसरा आपने बताया कि एनलेस के वो जो था उस टाइम आई थिंक लॉ एंट्रेंस करके कुछ शुरू भी हुआ था एक वेबसाइट, और इंटरनेट वाज वेरी लिमिटेड। तो उसमें इफ यू कैन गेट दोस थिंग, एंड पिछले 5-10 साल के वो लॉ स्कूल के पेपर हुआ करते थे, आई रिमेंबर फॉर एंड एनयूजेएस आई थिंक, और नालसार, एंड आई थिंक एनएलआईयू भोपाल, और एमिटी, सिम्बायोसिस, और एक दो सिर्फ 5-6 प्राइवेट उस टाइम लॉ कॉलेजेस थे देश भर में, वो ऑफरिंग गुड 5 year एजुकेशन। सो इट वाज जस्ट वेरी वेरी न्यू कल्चर, एंड एज यू राइटली सेड,
Yes.
फॉर फैमिली एंड एज एन इंडिविजुअल इट वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी इन द सेम सिटी, especially if you wanted to seriously pursue 5 year law course, because it was very very new. Or I can tell you from my experience that when I was doing my 5 year course, people were not aware of a 5 year law course. So many
Yeah.
times in holiday when I would be going to my hometown or traveling within India, people will say क्या कर रहे हो? मैंने कहा I'm doing law. बोलते हैं कहाँ से कर रहे हैं? And I'll tell them 5 year law course. They're like अच्छा ऐसा भी होता है इंडिया में? So I don't know if that happened with you, but मेरे साथ तो बहुत
Yes,
हुआ।
yes, yes. Yes, and लोगों को पता ही नहीं है when the law career होता है कि एक्सेप्ट कि कोर्ट में जाओ, या तो and everybody has this image के बाहर छतरी के नीचे बैठे रहो और फिर नोटराइज करो। I'm like, okay, I mean it was difficult. Extended family was very difficult because सबको लगा कि ये तो अपना लाइफ वेस्ट कर दी, मतलब वो मेरा गुरु थी हमेशा रैंकर एंड ऑल दैट, उसको तो मेडिकल करना था, इंजीनियरिंग करना था, ये क्या कर रही है। इट वाज वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट एंड उस टाइम नेशनल लॉ स्कूल 5 years के बारे में पता नहीं था लोगों को।
जी।
द मोमेंट आई वुड से आई स्टडी लॉ इन कैलकाटा, इसके हाजरा लॉ कॉलेज, ऐसे नो, अच्छा योगेश चंद्र, नो, so they'll take all the traditional law college names and then I'll say NUJS and they'll be like, oh, Beleghata Law College because it was situated in a place called Beleghata and people would just know it as Beleghata Law College and I'm like, yeah.
इनफैक्ट आपसे और भी चीजें साझा करेंगे कलकत्ता की, बिकॉज आई हैव ट्रैवल्ड टू कलकत्ता फ्यू टाइम्स एंड आई हैव रियली फॉन्ड मेमोरीज, सम ऑफ माय गुड फ्रेंड्स लिव देयर, और अपना एक मैं समझता हूँ पेस है, क्योंकि इंडिया में हर शहर बड़ा यूनिक है, और कलकत्ता का, दिल्ली से स्पेशली जब आप आते हैं सफर करके, तो आपको लगता है कि लाइफ एकदम स्लो मोशन में चल रही है वहाँ पे, बिकॉज कोई भी हड़बड़ी में नहीं होता, किसी को कोई जल्दी नहीं है, और कल्चरली बहुत ही रिच सिटी है हमारे देश की, और खासकर वो जो पार्क स्ट्रीट है वहाँ पे तो इतनी बढ़िया बढ़िया वो खाना और फ्लूरीज जो है वहाँ पे आप लोगों का, तो बहुत ही मतलब स्वादिष्ट चीजें और पकवान मिलती हैं, उसके बारे में भी आपसे बात करेंगे, कलकत्ता के बारे में भी, सफर का। तो अब आ जाते हैं
Yes.
आपकी एनयूजेएस की जर्नी पे। तो वो बताइए कि 5 साल कैसे रहे आपके एनयूजेएस के, और वन, हाउ डिफिकल्ट वाज इट बीइंग इन द सेम सिटी एंड देन टू बी हॉस्टलर, क्या मजा आया उन 5 सालों में बीइंग हॉस्टलर, और डू यू थिंक बीइंग अ डे स्कॉलर वुड हैव बीन बेटर? दैट्स माय क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। दूसरा सवाल जो आपसे है वो ये है कि उन 5 सालों में एज अ यंग लॉ स्टूडेंट, how important do you think is the role of internships, moot courts, publications, and all these co-curricular activities, and especially I ask this from the point of view of the young listeners to this channel, how to hone the skills as a budding lawyer.
To answer your first question, it would have been very difficult for me to be a day scholar because I was staying at one corner of the city and NUS was at completely at the other corner. It would take me almost like 45 minutes to 1 hour to reach from my home. तो वो तो जर्नी अगर रोज करनी पड़ती तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट होती, वो होता नहीं। एंड इट वाज कंपल्सरीली रेसिडेंशियल, I mean I was totally looking forward to a hostel life. So hostel life I would say was amazing. I must say that I was the 5th batch of NUJS. So basically NUJS was very new. Then I joined in 2004 and we completed the first 5 batches. It is a small campus, very close knit. तो इसीलिए ना मेरे ऊपर के 5 बैचेस के सारे सीनियर्स को मैं जानती हूँ और वो लोग भी हम लोग को जानते हैं, एंड मेरे नीचे का आई थिंक 2-3 ही हम लोग जानते हैं, बिकॉज बाय दैट टाइम you have also grown very expanded and all that, so that way we were very close knit. And abhi bhi people are in touch, our alumni association is very active and vibrant. So उसमें ना that was a great thing I would say, even though मतलब I sometimes felt कि NLS में जाते तो कैसा होता, नालसा जाते तो कैसा होता. And when I would speak to my friends from those colleges, I would feel, wow, this may be nice. But honestly, NUJS ka situation, it's located pretty much close to the center of the city. So we never felt like we were in some really, far off outside the city, and we would never travel too long or too far to come to say a nice restaurant or go to a movie and all that. uh, Salt Lake was an amazing place. बहुत ही मतलब खाली खाली सा well planned वो थोड़ा सा township, like for people of Calcutta, Salt Lake felt like like a township, but it's not. It's pretty close to the heart of the city. And हमारे the area was developing, and we
जी
really saw malls come up and things develop around us. uh, the best part about law school and hostel, of course, was being surrounded by people from all over the country, and that really opened. When you're young, 18-year-old, you've always been in one place. Uh, your worldview is very narrow. So, and when you go to law school, the first thing that happens is there's all sorts of shock around you. You get to meet a wide variety of people, various personalities, and that is a learning experience in itself. So I always say that hostel mein rehna, that all these things which come with community living, adjustments, compromises, sharing, having fun, helping each other,
राइट
you know, that sort of mindset, it's very important. It's a great growth. Basically you grow as an adult when you stay in a hostel and you go through all of that. And I always recommend that to anybody. And स्कूल में एक्टिविटीज और क्या कर सकते हैं all that. To be very honest, हमारे टाइम में एक तो we weren't so aware. I mean, very honest, इतना इंटरनेट था नहीं. इंटरनेट था भी तो वो आई रिमेम्बर हमारे हॉस्टल में लैंड लगा, फिर सबको
जी
मिला. अदरवाइज टू द लाइब्रेरी टू
yeah.
रिसर्च एंड डू ऑल दैट. Itna, honestly, I mean, very candidly, I didn't even know how to operate a computer till I passed out of class 12, because kabhi zarurat hi nahi padi school mein, and I didn't take computer science, so I never needed to learn. Before I went to law school, wo na admission letter mein likha tha you should know Word and Excel and all those. Oh my God, I need to learn this. And I did a course. I mean, I'm sure today's generation would be laughing at this
जी
thing. You need to do a course to learn computer, but yes, I did. And brainware karke hota tha, this chain of this thing. And I went and learned all these MS Office or
बेसिक
whatever.
जी
Yeah, basic जो होता है, and computer operation and all. And then I remember when I went, और फिर desktop computers होते थे तब हमारे room में.
करेक्ट
Of course batchmates had laptops, but for me it was pretty expensive and I didn't want to do that. So that really huge box of things, it's very very difficult to imagine. But yeah, this is only few years before, right? We're talking about just a few years before. So yeah, and so I would say तब ना हमारा exposure जो था activities पे, it was only through seniors or what's happening around us. And you just had a very big mooting culture, because
जी
by the time काफी लोगों ने वो international moods भी जीते थे and all that. So yeah, all that was happening, and I did try my hand at mooting and everything else. So I tried my hand at everything, and I would say this, and I would say this to all young people, that don't dismiss anything. Without trying, don't dismiss anything. It could be, I mean, don't think that, oh, I'm not a good speaker, so मुझसे meeting नहीं होगा, or I'm not a good writer, so मुझसे articles नहीं लिखे जाएंगे. Understand that legal education is a very scholarly thing. So you're supposed to learn, you're supposed to research, you're supposed to really get into the law. So ये जो ना आजकल बड़ा वो चला हुआ है कि practicals aspects सीखने हैं, practicals जानने हैं.
जी
I always tell this to everybody that I speak, that it's okay. Practical aspects जानने हैं. And honestly, if you don't know the practicals when you are passing out, you're looking for a first job, they are not going to mind, because everybody knows law school में practical चीजें नहीं सीखते हैं. You're supposed to study the subject. वो अच्छे से करो, basics clear करो, and the best way, I mean, I felt, because I am anyway a writer, I really like writing, so I did a lot of article writing. So मेरा focus उसमें गया, mooting try किए. It was not to my temperament, so, and I clearly didn't have the talent for it, so I didn't really pursue it much. Debating में भी ज़्यादा मेरा वो नहीं है. So yeah, and you know, and apart from this there would be article writing, honestly, और कुछ तो मतलब, you know, उस time ज़्यादा कुछ होता नहीं था. Now I see students are very enterprising, they're doing so many things. उस टाइम नहीं था, it's okay, you know, time ऐसा था. uh, but yeah, I mean, I was surrounded by some really talented mooters, debaters who would go international, compete and all that, and it was great. So you know, हर किसी का अपना अपना strength होता है. So just, you know, find out. And how will you find out? Is by trying. I get a lot of messages from people saying कि I want to do this, how do I choose my path, or do be, and I'm like, without trying you will not know if you really like it, right? So my first rule is try everything. Matlab, whatever you think, even if you have a discomfort towards it, like I'm generally quite I mean, I used to be generally very wary of public speaking, even though I had done a little bit, but मुझे ना वो stage में वो जाके थोड़ा सा वो heartbeat बढ़ जाता है, and those
जी
kind of things. So that's a very uncomfortable situation. The first instinct not to put yourself through that situation, right? But I did, because you know, I needed to know if it's for me, whether I can do it. And then I thought, you know, sitting in my room and writing articles is something I'm more comfortable with, so I just followed with that. And regarding internships, again, उस time internships at least हमारे कॉलेज में बहुत ही streamline होते थे. Like first year you do NGO internship, second year you do trial court, third year Supreme Court, fourth year onwards you do your law firms and other things. And college board. So initial वो 3 years तो सोचने नहीं पड़े. जो I remember NGO lawyers वो सब ना lottery होते थे, and we will just go lottery में जिसका नाम निकला we'll just, you know, go do internship with that person. And I would say and I also did a summer job. I remember, you know, before I was coming to Delhi for my Supreme Court internship, I really wanted some extra cash in my hand because I was going out for the first time, and I was staying alone. And I wanted to earn some money, so I did a summer job, and it was basically at an NGO, which works in the area of LGBTQ rights.
right
And my job was to interview LGBTQ people about, you know, their experience, what they this thing, and transcribe them. So not the only the interviews, that would be a this thing I would really jot down and then come and type it out, and I would get some money per transcription. Believe me, it is the as non-law as it can get, but the experience and the things I learned was phenomenal. So my point is, you know, internships are great, but of course it depends on a few factors, right? The kind of people you get to work with, whether how much, you know, what kind of work you are getting. And I hear this complaint from a lot of people that we don't get good work, how will we learn, we only get to read case files or something like that. And I tell them, even I have done that. And now that I'm on the other side, I can understand where they come from, because, you know, when you're an intern, you are there temporarily. Okay, for example, and suppose I am the associate, or I am the one who's giving you work. I have a huge like a to-do list, right? And I have a lot of things I have to cover. I don't have time, and if I have to give you and I can't give you substantial meaty work, because number one, this confidentiality aspects, right? You can't be like giving sensitive matters or things like that. So you end up giving research, you know, and you can't really always, you know, reveal the facts. So don't think that, you know, I'm getting shortchanged, मुझे कुछ करने को जानने को नहीं मिलता है, सुनने को नहीं मिलता, because there's a lot of issues that people don't have the time, right? And when you're giving work, you tend to give research, or you tend to ask them to read the file. That's also important, because you will not get to read an actual case file when you are in law school, right? So internship में जो भी मिलता है, you know, even if suppose they ask you to research and write articles, that's okay, because, you know, you are writing, तुम्हें ही फायदा हो रहा है, तुम research कर रहे हो उस topic में, तुम लिख रहे हो. Of course, if they take it away without giving you credit is something else. Of course, that's not correct. But even if they do, and I have a point, even if they do, तुम्हारे पास research है ना, तुम अपना लिखो फिर से एक और, you can all see, you have copyright as an author on your this thing, right? Doesn't matter if they have published something.
Right.
So मुझे लगता है लोगों को ना internship के ऊपर थोड़ा सा मतलब mind को broaden करना चाहिए. अब एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम ये वर्चुअल इंटर्नशिप इज रियली बैड, बिकॉज मुझे लगता है वो थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है, यू नो. एक तो ऑफिस में जाते हो तो यू पिक अप अदर थिंग्स, यू नो, यू look at your senior and see how they're interacting with people, थोड़ा सा people skills भी pick up करते हो, थोड़ा networking करते हो. So yeah, virtual में होता नहीं है, but you have to make the best of what's the situation right now. तो जितना हो सके, you know, offer your services, बोलो के, you know, I'm little free, क्या कर सकते हैं, और anything else you want me to take off your plate. People are happy, like जो भी अगर admin काम भी मिल जाए कितना, तो you know, I remember I have done those agreement vetting things, you know, when you get the document and you have to cross reference, because वो, you know, when you mention the clause number somewhere, you have to cross reference कि actually सही है कि
Right.
नहीं, because you know delete and you know फिर वो गड़बड़ हो जाता है. This is such a common work type when I was learning. But you get to read the contract, you get to learn something, or thoda bahut, you know, I remember उसी time तो सीखे थे all those, you know, M&A and all those terms, you know, you never learn all of that. So you will definitely get to know something more. So internship पे, you know, ज़्यादा वो नहीं करना कि मुझे practicals. See, you will not be treated as an employee because you are there temporarily. So तुम्हें वो जो मिल रहा है वही लेके उसी पे अपना बिल्डअप करना है.
Very nice narrative, Debosmita. In fact, two takeaways that I have from this, especially for the viewers here, is एक आपने बड़ी अच्छी बात कही कि law as a study is a very scholarly study, and I completely agree with you there, because you know, it's like an art, you know, it's like an acquired art, you know. You have to really finesse your skill when you're a student of law, and when you're, you know, trying to study something and understand, because societal aspects इतने ज़्यादा involved होते हैं law में, and you know, everything that we see around us is governed by law or rule of law. तो एक तो वो आपने बड़ा अच्छा बताया स्कॉलरली, और दूसरा जो आपने स्किल सेट की बात की कि वर्चुअल इंटर्नशिप में हाउ द यंग पीपल आर मिसिंग ऑन दैट स्किल सेट, बिकॉज जो स्किल सेट की हम बात करते हैं दैट कैन ओनली कम, यू नो, फ्रॉम ऑब्जर्विंग पीपल. एंड सो फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू वर्क, आई एम श्योर वर्क फ्रॉम होम इज ग्रेट, बट जब आप एक फिजिकल ऑफिस में होते हैं, व्हेन यू आर एक्चुअली इंटरेक्टिंग विद पीपल, बिजनेसेस, अदर पीपल, तो एक तरह का स्किल सेट अपने आप डेवलप होती है, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स आल्सो, यू नो, समटाइम्स, एंड बिजनेस एक्यूमेन आपका होता है, लीगल एक्यूमेन डेवलप होता है. साथ ही जब हम इंटर्नशिप करते हैं, इट इज वेरी वंडरफुली, यू नो, पुट की you are looking at people around you, you're looking at the office staff, you're looking at the associates, you're looking at your seniors. तो वो कैसे काम कर रहे हैं, उनका working style क्या है, what is it that they expect out of not just you as an intern, but also other people, and what the client is expecting out of them. So that whole process, and I'm with you, you know, my heart goes out to the young people right now, because for the past 1.5 years we are almost, you know, locked down in our houses here, and मैं भी ये एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा हूँ कि जो मैं भी वर्चुअल इंटर्नशिप ऑफर करता हूँ, मैं इतना इंटरेक्ट नहीं कर पाया जितना मैं फिजिकल इंटर्नशिप में कर पा रहा था, बिकॉज यू नो देयर आर अदर कमिटमेंट्स, एंड स्पेशली द सेकंड वेव वी हैव ऑल सफर्ड, यू नो, आइदर इन द फैमिली और एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली, यू नो, सम अनफॉर्चुनेट न्यूज़ रिलेटिंग टू कोविड, उसको लेके थोड़ा सा है, बट आई एम श्योर दिस टू शैल पास. पर मेरा एक छोटा सा सवाल आपके लिए निकल के आ रहा है इससे, वो ये है कि do you think 5-year law school is too long a course to be offered, or can it be still tempered into a 2 or 4-year course? Why I ask you this is the way things are changing. हम लोग के टाइम पे आपने सही बताया कि उस टाइम वो लाइन लगने शुरू हुए थे, कंप्यूटर लैब्स होते थे, और जस्ट टू टेल माय व्यूअर्स, उस टाइम पे स्मार्टफोन्स नहीं थे, सिर्फ 2G था इंडिया में, और 3G आने की बात हो रही थी, है ना. तो अब ऐसा नहीं था कि जैसे हम अभी सीमलेसली बात कर पाते हैं फोन के ऊपर या लैपटॉप के ऊपर, जूम में, दैट वाज नॉट द कनेक्टिविटी और एफिकेसी बैक देन. आई थिंक स्काइप आना शुरू हुआ था, मुझे याद है, ऑर्कुट, फेसबुक का वो दौर शुरू हो रहा था, you know, the world over. What we see today in 21
Orkut
is not the life.
I don't remember Facebook, I remember Orkut. I joined
इंडिया में Orkut बहुत था जी जी. तो मेरा इसलिए आपसे ये सवाल है कि हम वो Orkut वाली जनरेशन से हैं, तो आप ये बताइए कि क्या 5-year law school is today 2021 and going forward, do you actually think it is the way going forward, or can the Bar Council of India actually think यार इसको थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट कर देते हैं कोर्स को, because people have a lot more awareness through इंटरनेट पे काफी चीजें सीखने को मिल जाती है. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा वो क्योंकि जो आपने अच्छी बात, वो स्कॉलरशिप की बात कही, यू नो, दैट लॉ बीइंग अ स्कॉलरली कोर्स, उसको रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकता, बट देन you know, going forward, the information which is available today, and you know, I'm only assuming कि it will only be available in abundance going forward. Where do you see the future of legal education? You know, let me put it like that.
So I have very strong views about it. I definitely think 5 year law course now seems too long. I also feel some of the subjects that we learned could have been curtailed or could have been made optional only if somebody is interested in taking them. And there are some subjects we should have learned while in law school. uh, I really feel that as अब जैसा है वो 4 years में खत्म हो सकता है and 1 year of compulsory internship होना चाहिए, because to be honest, see, if say I am interested in academic career, right, I can always have a maybe option of studying or getting ready for my masters,
जी,
or if I want to go for some competitive exam, because law के बाद ना लोग बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं, ये नहीं कि सिर्फ जॉब करना है. But I feel whatever you decide to do, whether you want to go into academics or you want to write UPSC, or get into a law firm or practice, जो भी करना है, law when you study is something else, but when you apply it becomes completely else, something completely different. वो बहुत बड़ा gap है. वो गैप को थोड़ा ब्रिज करना है. बार काउंसिल शुड एक्ट लाइक द सीए का जो है, सीए इंस्टीट्यूट, हाउ दे ऑर्गेनाइज इंटर्नशिप्स, मैंडेटरी इंटर्नशिप्स, वो कंपनीज को भी लेना होता है, आर्टिकल सीएस एंड ऑल दैट. वी शुड बी लाइक दैट. मुझे लगता है कि एक मैंडेटरी 1 year इंटर्नशिप चाहिए, तो ताकि ना ये मारा मारी नहीं होगा कि
जी,
इंटर्नशिप, स्टूडेंट्स आर रियली वरीड अबाउट इंटर्नशिप्स, क्या कर रहे हैं ना नहीं कर रहे. ठीक है, 4 years तक वो अपना अपना करो, बट फाइनल ईयर एक इधर लॉ फर्म्स और कंपनीज जहाँ पे. सो what I feel is, even when I see people who are into academic career, they don't have the understanding of the practical this thing. But I feel, when you're teaching law to another, say, the next generation of lawyers, the practical knowledge, and you'll be able to impart it. मुझे लगता है थोड़ा सा तो ना 4 years तक स्कॉलरली कर लो, जो पढ़ना है अच्छे से, basics, make the basics very clear, cut out, trim the fat. Like, there are a lot of unnecessary subjects which are taught. You can make it optional, so extra होगा, फिर extra credits होगा, जो भी होगा, but yes, some very important subjects need to be introduced and taught, and then make 1 year of compulsory internship. उसके बाद you maybe give bar exam and graduate, right? So bar exam के लिए भी मुझे लगता है थोड़ा सा practical experience better, even though I never gave it, मेरे time पे था नहीं,
जी,
but it's always better, right? So after that you are well equipped to take a call. Like, if you liked working, you may want to continue to work. So फिर ना वो होलिस्टिक एक वो आ जाता है, एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है कि लो एकेडमिक स्टडी, प्रैक्टिकल 1 साल का इंटर्नशिप, एंड देन यू चूज, देन यू गिव बार एग्जाम, क्वालिफाई, then you choose what you want to do, which path you want to take, right? That's my view. I think that way it will really help the students, or a lot of negative things about internships and all will get kind of reduced,
जी.
curtailed out, taken out of the picture.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful suggestion. Hopefully, anybody listening to this episode when we make it live should consider this, especially people in the bar, council, and etc. Because change is the only constant in life. And I think one parallel that I can draw from the wonderful suggestion that you have given is this narrative from Harry Potter. क्योंकि Harry Potter में होता क्या, I don't know if you've seen the movie or if you've read the books.
Yes, yes, yes.
तो उसमें when you are in the Hogwarts, that magic school, तो आपको basic spells सिखा रहे हैं. वैसे ही law में भी है कि आप you're trying to be a scholar and you're trying to learn few things, bits and bobs of things here and there. But उसके बाद जब you enter the big bad world, तो you're actually facing something like Voldemort in your face, और आपको पता ही नहीं कि कौन सा charm use करना है. So just drawing a parallel कि आपको basic तो पढ़ा दिया, पर अब ये नहीं पता application कैसे करना है, and then suddenly people are throwing daggers at you, and you are clueless. तो बड़ा अच्छा आपने इसको बताया. Let me now
and you only use it once, well, Expelliarmus, because वही बस सीखे हो, वही use करते जा रहे हो. Yeah, right.
क्योंकि the other stun spells to stupefy जो करते हैं वो आप पे लागू हो जाता है. You are entering the real world because you don't know what to do, but also let me now take you to your professional journey. आपने NUJ से अब graduate कर लिया है. You are from one of the good law schools in the country, और अब आप you I think started your career with Khaitan and Company in Calcutta, which is again India's foremost leading firm. तो वो एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा? What made you decide join a law firm at the start of your career, and what did you learn as a young associate?
Let me be very candid. मुझे ना पता ही नहीं था क्या करना है when I was graduating. I had changed my mind a number of times while I was law school. कभी सोचते थे litigation करेंगे because बहुत अच्छा internship experience था. फिर realize हुआ कि शायद I won't be able to sustain myself. So then I thought कि ठीक है कुछ और करते हैं. कभी सोचे MBA कर लेंगे after law, because there was a point in time where I thought I may not want to be in the profession. So, different phases brought various plans in my life, but all those went out the window because when I was graduating 2009, उस time jobs था ही नहीं. It was the really bad global recession. हमारे कॉलेज में the year before तक सारे law firms आए हैं, everybody with a 100% placement. But हमारे time पे I was in the CRC, which is the Campus Recruitment Committee, and I remember we were 10 of us. हम लोग सुबह से शाम तक बस call करते थे, various organizations to request them and invite them to come for campus recruitment. But लोगों का answer था कि this year we are not hiring, we don't have plans, and it was a really bad year. I think something like 2020 and 2021, how it's turning out. But
just to give some context to the viewers here, I think आप graduate की in 2009 में, and you are right, because in 2008 world over the subprime crisis happened, the US की जो property crisis. So that is why the market had crashed, the economy had collapsed world over, and that's why the jobs were difficult to come by. Just to give a perspective to listeners.
So हमारे कैंपस रिक्रूटमेंट में वो एक रूल था कि पहले होता था कि you get an offer, you can hold on and sit for one more, but this time we of course एक तो offers ही crisis है, तो we can't have that kind of this thing. So we removed that hold on policy. जो भी offer मिलता है, if you take out of the recruitment process. So ऐसे करते I remember day 0 में खैतान का interview हुआ, and by the time it was a matter of के apply everywhere, right? Because you don't know what you're gonna get. I applied. I mean, of course, I sat for the interview. It was a good experience, and at the end, I got it. And they told us it's for the disputes team. And till that moment, I had not thought of joining a disputes team in a law firm. Law firm बोलते हैं उस time ना वही एक picture था, the corporate teams and all that. इसका तो कभी सोचे ही नहीं थे. So ठीक है, मिल गया ऑफर, उसी में सेलिब्रेशन हो रहा था. I was happy कि finally at least कुछ है हाथ में. It was in Calcutta. That was also good because उस time I think I wasn't ready to leave the city. I really wanted, because एक ऐसा होता है ना 5 साल तक घर के बाहर रहे हो, and you kind of want to spend some time at home now. I'm a really big homebody that way. So all those boxes were ticked and I was really happy. So yeah, before I move on to my next this thing, I would just tell the students that it is okay if you don't know what you want to do, because it just happens and it's okay. Like everybody's so worried कि I don't know क्या करना है, कहाँ पे क्या join करना है. I said it's okay, हो जाएगा, right? A lot of times man proposes, God disposes. So there's not much this thing in worrying too much or stressing too much about what you want to do and the purpose of life. जरूरत नहीं है अभी ये सब सोचने की. So I remember when I joined Khaitan and I was kind of the first day वो होता है ना कि see when you intern you kind of get that one day you introduced and all of that, nice happy this thing. यहाँ पे जॉब में फर्स्ट डे गए, बॉस इंट्रोडक्शन हो गई, थोड़ा सा इधर उधर इंट्रोडक्शन हो गया, फिर चलो कोर्ट चलते हैं. I'm like, oh already. And that it was I call it baptism by fire. And how उस time advocate का enrollment नहीं था, so I would just of course go to court and ऑफिस का ही काम कर रहे थे. It was very tough. I remember वो coping, वो समझ ही में नहीं आ रहा था हो क्या रहा है. And I think this is where the gap becomes really you will feel कि मैंने तो इतना कुछ पढ़ लिया, CPC पढ़ लिया, एविडेंस पढ़ लिया, इतना अच्छा मार्क्स भी ले आए, पर अभी समझ ही में नहीं आ रहा हो क्या रहा है, ये क्या है, you know, what is this document, what does my boss mean when he throws words like आइए निकालो, ये करो, वो करो, and what is going on? So yeah, initial few months were very difficult because I thought I'm going to fail as a lawyer because मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था क्या चल रहा था, and I thought this is not for me, ये मैंने क्या कर दिया, कहाँ आ गए. But then, you know, as time went by, and I also picked up, like I said, you know, you pick up more by observing people in your office. You pick up things from sources, very unexpected sources. So I picked up almost all my practical law understanding from my clerk. I would go with him. उस time advocate तो नहीं बने थे, तो clerk के साथ पहुंच जाते थे, तो he would take me to all, and I've done all, you know, वो stamp खरीदना, लगाना, फाइलिंग करना, ओथ कमिश्नर के पास जाना, फिर कोर्ट में कोर्ट मास्टर के साथ वो ऑर्गेनाइज बात करना, फिर सर्टिफाइड कॉपी के लिए भागा दौड़ा करना. So all of that I have done because you are supposed to do when you're a young lawyer. You are like even lower in the ranking than clerks because clerks know more than you. So yes, and I would say that, and again, another life lesson for people here, that open your mind about who can be a mentor and who can teach you things. Mentor is not somebody who's super senior or a big figure or whatever with a lot of experience. No. Wherever you go, like, you know, my assistant, I have learned so many things from him. You know, emails kaise karte hain, because he would write emails for my boss, and you know, and I would sometimes sit with him, and I would see language kaise likh rahe hai, how do you inform a client about you know, what happened in the court, things like that. Those are very important things which, you know, only you realize when you start working. Right. So, you know, assistants, clerks, my bosses. So even when, you know, I would notice how he speaks with the senior counsel, how he briefs the senior counsel. So briefing is, I'm sure will you know, understand कि वो जो senior lawyer के सामने एक मिनट में जो crux बताना है मैटर का, वो बहुत एक स्किल होता है. You can't start with like you know, once upon a time ये करके start करोगे, ये lawyers बोलेंगे कि कल आ जाना भाई, मतलब, you know, तू अपना कहानी खत्म करो. And this is happening. I've noticed so many young people don't know how to speak you know, in fewer words. सबको ना बहुत ज़्यादा बोलना होता है. You know, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Everybody loves to hear their own voice, and they start with a long story and then think they're showing off बहुत knowledge, एकदम शुरू से शुरू करके पूरा बताते हैं. They don't want to know. They will read the brief. Just tell the. So you have to capture their attention, you know, in the first 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Otherwise, they will not give you the time of the day. So वो सब skills जो होते हैं ना, वो observe करके सीखते हैं. And then I remember in courts, I would observe the senior counsel, their argument, how they are talking, how they are appearing, what they are saying. So court craft जिसे बोलते हैं. And so but my learning curve was super steep in Khaitan. You know, जो कुछ भी नहीं पता था मुझे initial 1-2 महीने, the end of say 3 years, I was there for 3 years. I had done it all. I had appeared in tribunals and I had, you know, dealt with clients independently. सब कर लिए थे मैंने, and it was one of the best, you know, learning experience in my life so far. So yeah.
दोस्तों, इतनी बढ़िया बढ़िया आपने चीज़ें बताई. आई थिंक खजाना ही है ये तो एक्सपीरियंस का, जिसको मैं कहता हूँ कि और मैं आपसे पूरा एकदम सहमत हूँ, क्योंकि कोर्ट क्लर्क सबसे मेरे ख्याल से इम्पोर्टेंट और एक्सपीरियंस्ड व्यक्ति होते हैं किसी भी ऑफिस में, और उनसे जो हम सीख पाते हैं वो ऑब्वियसली जो सीनियर पार्टनर्स हैं, एसोसिएट, दे आर बिजी. और एक आपने बड़ी अच्छी चीज़ बताई कि हाउ टू ब्रीफ यू नो सीनियर लॉयर, क्योंकि वाकई में, यू नो, एज यंग लॉ स्टूडेंट्स और फ्रेश लॉ ग्रेजुएट्स हमें लगता है कि हमें पता नहीं कितना कुछ आता है, एंड वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम ए. तो आपने वो ए से शुरू नहीं करना, सीधे वाई पे आना है, क्योंकि उनको जी पे पहुंचना है. तो यू नो, तो लाइक भाई ए बी सी नहीं चाहिए हमें, वो पता है ए बी सी आप आए, एंड दैट्स व्हाई अ ब्रीफ इज कॉल्ड अ ब्रीफ. यू हैव टू कीप इट ब्रीफ, यू नो, people don't realize it.
Yes.
And to you know, really put it in a time bound manner, because if you're going to brief a senior lawyer, especially when you're a big firm with high stake matters involved, और जो सीनियर वकील भी हैं जिनको आप एंगेज करें, उनके अपने कम से कम 10-20 मैटर डेली लगे रहते हैं, and they have in that same capacity have to explain the judges also. कि भाई दिस इज व्हाट द मैटर इज अबाउट, बिकॉज जजेस आर आल्सो हार्ड प्रेस्ड फॉर टाइम। तो ये आपने बड़ी अच्छी बात कही। कब आते हैं आपके जिंदगी के अगले सफर पे, जो स्विच आपने किया एक एक्टिव लिटिगेटर से मैं कहूँगा, अब आप बन रही हैं इन हाउस काउंसिल की, आपने दौर शुरू किया। आई थिंक ऑलमोस्ट फॉर अ डेकेड नाउ यू हैव बीन इन आईटीसी। जो मैं समझ पाया हूँ आपका थोड़ा सा इन लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल देख के, उसमें दो चीजें हुई। एक तो आई थिंक यू मूव्ड फ्रॉम कलकत्ता आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग सम टाइम विद आईटीसी कलकत्ता टू एनसीआर दिल्ली। आई थिंक यू आर नाउ स्टेशन इन गुड़गांव, जहाँ आपका हेडक्वार्टर है शायद, या दफ्तर है आपका। तो एक तो ये बताइए कि वो ट्रांजिशन कैसे आपने किया फ्रॉम मूविंग टू अ लॉ फर्म टू नाउ बिकमिंग अ इन हाउस, एंड how the journey been as an in-house lawyer, you know, growing in the ranks, and what type of you know juggles does a lawyer have to do with a business house like this?
Right. So I'll tell you, उस time जब I was pretty happy with Khaitan and मैं कर ही रही थी अपना काम, and I was thinking what next. You know, सब कोई सोचते हैं कि अगला क्या करे, थोड़ा सोचते हैं। उसी time I came to know of this opportunity and opening in ITC, तो मैंने डाल दिया अपना application because it is एक तो number 1 company है, ऊपर से कलकत्ता में बहुत बड़ी है, इसका legal department is very very well known, and I have had some college seniors there, so थोड़ा सा सुनने को मिलता है, and ITC had recruited from our campus earlier, हमारे year में नहीं किए because हो गया in 2009, so वो miss हो गया opportunity. So जब opening आया तो मैंने apply किया, and very grueling 3-4 rounds of interviews and written tests and all that, and then I joined, and you know, I remember everybody. I remember my partner in Khaitan, very very respected, Mr. Padam Khaitan. You know, when I was telling him I want to quit, I was really scared. You know, पहली बार कुछ ऐसा करने मुझे लगा कि वो थोड़ा बोलेंगे कि he was so happy for me. He said, "This is a great opportunity. Wish you, you know, all the best and all that." He was really really encouraging. So फिर when I joined in house, वो भी ना एक तरह सा बहुत बड़ा shift था from being in a law firm, because I've always been on the other side, and now I'm on the other side, right? तो वो थोड़ा mindset shift होना चाहिए. In house में what happens is, I mean, the legal department is like a mini law firm in itself, and our clients are the various businesses of the company. It wasn't too much different of what I was doing, but of course thoda bahut, you know, because when you're in-house counsel, the number one change that happens is you are expected to know the business, you are expected to understand how the company works, and इसीलिए, you know, when you join in-house, at least मेरे company में हुआ था, we got orientations, like we would visit factories. I remember one of my really good memories was visiting the Munger factory of ITC and seeing how cigarettes are made from leaf to the last box. And also they have a printing factory, and it was such a great experience. And I remember in that factory, was, you know, you've never seen something like this, right? It was an amazing experience. And फिर हमने, you know, we visited markets, we learned how things move, how sales happen, you know, all of that, because वो समझना जरूरी है, because when the business comes to you and they come up with something and they want to know if it's okay to do it or not, you should be able to not only look at the law and analyze the risk and, you know, the appropriateness, you should also be able to judge that, you know, from the business, understand, you know, to be able to advise, you should understand how the business around it works. So वो बहुत एक important learning हुआ मेरा in house में, which was not happening that doesn't happen in law firm, because you're very into the law, or when you advise in law firms, you do add a lot of disclaimers, you know, of course, but in an in-house, when you advise, you can't have disclaimers, you already know, you know everything that's happening in the company. So that way, you know, वो एक थोड़ा सा different है. And I must say one thing, बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि in-house job बड़ा safe है, बहुत comfortable है, late nights नहीं होती है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Of course, बहुत regular late nights नहीं होते हैं, but whenever there, I remember जब भी बहुत important litigation आता है, कुछ होता है, next day चल रहा होता है, हम लोग काफी रात जग के बहुत ही weekend काम किए हैं. And in fact, थोड़ा सा stressful और होता है, because, you know, in-house clients say sometimes the senior people, you know, say the CEO or VP or those people interacting with you, so it becomes a little, of course, different kind of a thing you have to manage. और उसमें ना वो एक skill बहुत important होती है ना, how you manage people. जो कोई स्कूल नहीं सिखा सकता, वो तुम्हारे एक्सपीरियंस से ही आएगा, वो तुम्हें ही पिक करना है by observing your seniors or colleagues or other people around. So how to deal with people. Sometimes people are agitated, they may be shouting at you. हो ही सकता है, it's a high pressure this thing. You possibly can't shut yourself and start crying or scream back. So those are things, even if you want to do, you can't do, and you have to learn how to navigate through all those situations, how to diffuse the situation. कभी होता है कि somebody is kind of putting a lot of pressure on you कि आज ही चाहिए, but कि possible ही नहीं है, तो how do you manage? तो वो सब बहुत ही अलग तरीके का सॉफ्ट स्किल्स जो होता है, जो ऑफिस इन हाउस रोल में बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है. सो वो सब सीखे मैंने, एंड that way, and in Calcutta I was working with the tobacco division. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग काम है. I know I cannot emphasize enough on this. And फिर काफी मैंने, so because of with my litigation background, I was doing a lot of litigation in ITC also. वो easy हो जाता है because Calcutta में I know people, I have my network, so I brought all of that to the company, and it was a good experience. I was there for around 1.5 years. Where I got married, and that's the reason I shifted from Calcutta to Gurgaon. बिल्कुल ही मन नहीं था, but क्या करे, I was in an amazing team in Calcutta. फिर शिफ्ट किए गुड़गांव में. यहाँ पे it's a smaller team, but of course 8, 9, 10 people we are here. And यहाँ पे I started working for the hospitality division and the apparel business जो था हमारा. And again it was really really amazing. तो नए बिजनेस देखने को मिला, नए बिजनेस सीखने को मिला, and again a tip I would like to give to people, because see, I know we keep in-house culturally aware, should understand the business and all that, and लोगों को लगता है कि सीखे कैसे, so my funda here is that एक तो number one, घर बैठे नहीं सीख सकते हो, law school में बैठ के नहीं सीख सकते हो, and if you don't know it, it's fine. But I'm not saying कि जाके accounting का course कर लो, it doesn't help. कोई सीखने ऐसे नहीं सीखते. Best is when you start working and the people are coming to you with work. उसी से पूछ लो. Ask them questions. Like till today, I've spent 9 years almost in ITC, 9+ years in ITC. Till today, if I don't know something, I ask them. No, it's not possible you know everything, right? So जैसे मेरा भी portfolio change होता रहता है. So we have this rotating thing of portfolios. कोई ये business का देख रहा है, कोई वो कर रहा है. So अभी भी मेरे पास नए कुछ आते हैं. So I sit down with people and see, ये नहीं होगा कि भाई बैठ के पूरा एकदम समझो, वो टाइम नहीं है किसी के पास. So as and when you get work, you start asking questions and people are very happy to answer. So I mean, don't think anybody's going to think, oh, इसको कुछ आता नहीं है, ये क्या dumb सवाल है. No question is dumb. So you feel free to ask the most basic questions. And a lot of times I've seen when I start asking basic questions, the person on the other side also starts thinking basic and comes up with something different. So like, हाँ ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं है ना? So everybody, when you have worked for a long time, you kind of tend to skip the basic and go high level. But it's always good to go back to the basics. Always good to go back to basic. If you notice senior lawyers, that's how they work. They always open the Bare Act and read the section, even though they know it by heart.
Yeah, I think this is such an important takeaway, for all the viewers here, whether you're a lawyer or not a lawyer. कि आपने बताया कि एक तो मुझे आपका वो नैरेटिव बड़ा पसंद है जब आपने कहा कि एज अ इन हाउस योर बिजनेस टीम्स आर योर क्लाइंट्स, आई मीन यू आर फंक्शनिंग इन द कैपेसिटी ऑफ मेनी लॉ फर्म एज अ इन हाउस टीम, और बड़ा हाई प्रेशर जॉब है. लोगों को लगता है कि नहीं इन हाउस है तो बढ़िया वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस मिलेगा. एंड द वे यू नरेटेड कि भाई कभी सीईओ आ रहे हैं, कभी सीएफओ आ रहे हैं, सीनियर ऑफिशियल्स आर कमिंग टू यू, डांट भी खानी पड़ती है, जाहिर सी बात है, बिकॉज इट्स अ हाई प्रेशर जॉब. फिर आपने मुंगेर का बताया कि आपकी जो मुंगेर की विजिट रही, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, मुंगेर तो बिहार में है, वहाँ पे
yes
जी.
And my first assignment was a case related to the Munger factory, and I remember I used to travel twice a month to Munger for 3, 4, 6, 7 months, I think, and that was a completely different story. वो मुंगेर जाना और वहाँ पे रहना, फिर वो एक्सपीरियंस करना, फोर्ट में जाना, वहाँ के, it was amazing.
इनफैक्ट आई विल ड्रॉ पैरेलल बिकॉज मेरे कुछ क्लाइंट हैं मुंगेर से. मुंगेर इज इनफेमस, आई डोंट नो टोबैको के लिए कितना है, पर वहाँ पे कट्टे तमंचो देसी पिस्तल होती है.
Yes.
वो और नकली नोट, ये बहुत होता है. बिकॉज एज अ क्रिमिनल लॉयर आई हैड द privilege to defend some of my clients who have been, I would say, wrongly accused of a crime. Let me put a disclaimer right there. So मुंगेर उसके लिए भी काफी फेमस है. तो that's a common parallel. तो एक जो मैंने आपसे शुरू में बात की कि जब मैं भी कलकत्ता गया तो मैंने कहा कलकत्ता का अपना पेस है, और जब आप कलकत्ता से जब आप गुड़गांव आई, दिल्ली आई, तो आपने क्या फर्क किया? एंड आई विल टेल यू नैरेटिव, because whenever I've been visiting Calcutta, to see my friends of work, तो मुझे लगता है कि जैसे वहाँ पे होता क्या है, और दिल्ली में आपने ये बात भी गौर की होगी कि वहाँ पे जो टैक्सी होती है, येलो टैक्सी जो हमारी कलकत्ता की बड़ी फेमस है, वो रेड लाइट होती है तो वो अपना इंजन ऑफ कर देते हैं, बैठ जाते हैं आराम से. मतलब वो कोई जल्दी नहीं है उनको. और आई वाज अबाउट टू मिस अ फ्लाइट, आई रिमेंबर. मैंने कहा भैया इंजन ऑन कर लो, बत्ती हरी होगी, थोड़ा करिए, क्योंकि ग्रीन लाइट होने के बाद फिर वो अपना इंजन आराम से चालू करके करते हैं. पर दिल्ली में ऐसा नहीं है. दिल्ली में नोबडी स्विच ऑफ देयर इंजन, दे स्टार्ट हॉकिंग. तो वो पेस ऑफ लाइफ कितना आपको फर्क लगा फ्रॉम व्हेन यू शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम कैलकाटा टू एनसीआर?
I would say that so when I was interning, okay, like a little bit of backstory. When I was interning in Delhi, in my law firm, I interned in Luthra, and I had stayed in a girls' PG in East Patel Nagar, if I don't remember. I had a really bad experience, like so bad to the extent that I thought I am never going to live in Delhi. Like, even the last sitting standing on the face of earth, I am not living in Delhi.
Man proposes, God disposes.
Yes, and then I got married to come to Gurgaon, and then and my entire family was like, "Koi jagah nahi mila Gurgaon." And it is so unsafe. It is this. It is that. Kaise hoga? And of course, Delhi has a reputation like that. At least so. And when I came to Gurgaon, I remember one day I was returning home from office, and it was dark. Gurgaon के those colonies and all, it's not very well lit. And initially, I felt really, really unsafe. So yeah, वो थोड़ा सा था. Of course, when you come to a new place, एक तो I was going through a lot of new changes, new team, new office, new family. So सब मिला के new city. It took some time to get used to, or honestly, I didn't notice the pace so much because between home and work and all ज़्यादा कुछ समय नहीं रहता था, and I think initial few months just went by as a blur. But when I slowly kind of became settled, and then I started to venture out to Delhi, to the various I used to frequent India Habitat Center a lot. वहाँ के जो लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं, जो भी होता रहता है, and I would really enjoy going there. बहुत जाते थे वहाँ पे, जो भी होता था इवेंट्स, कुछ वेरियस कमानी ऑडिटोरियम एंड ऑल. सो आई रियली लाइक द कल्चरल बिट ऑफ इट. सो जो मैं मिस कर रही थी कलकत्ता का बहुत ज्यादा, कलकत्ता में कोलकाता लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल, कोलकाता बुक फेयर, कोलकाता लिटरेरी मीट, फिल्म फेस्टिवल बहुत एंजॉय करते थे. तो वो सब मिस करे तो थोड़ा बहुत अपना उसमें मिल गया मुझे, थोड़ा बहुत जो भी दिल्ली में मिल गया. एंड देन आई गॉट यूज्ड टू गुड़गांव. मुझे अब ना बहुत ही नॉर्मल लगता है मुझे यहाँ सब. सो ऑफ कोर्स एवरी प्लेस हैज इट्स प्रोस कॉन्स. जो भी है, कलकत्ता का तो बहुत लोग कितना बुराई करते हैं, बट फॉर मी कलकत्ता फील्स लाइक पार्ट ऑफ मी. सो इट नेवर गोज अवे. And Gurgaon is starting to feel like home now. So yeah,
that's I think a wonderful transition. Sometimes you just have to let go of so many, I think, inhibitions that we hold within ourselves, and embrace the change. Having said that, I think my next question to you is about the work from home model. Because you are in a very senior position in ITC, and you have to I'm sure mentor a team also. कितना फर्क आपको लगता है actual working in a physical office and working from home? Do you which one do you find more productive? And second, going forward, how do you see the future of working? Do you see it will be a hybrid model where it will be a mix of a brick and mortar office and work from home, or work from home is the new reality that we have to now live with?
So I'll tell you my experience with work from home. If you ask me strictly work-wise, I find it a little difficult. to manage work from home. Maybe because I'm a woman, I'm a mother. So when I'm at home and I'm visible, it's gets very difficult to focus solely on work. Whereas when I'm in office, like once I step out of the home, I just shed all my other roles and I can totally focus on the work. And when I'm in office, there's no other distraction, no toddler thumping the door, screaming for attention, no maids and other people just constantly buzzing and hovering and asking you things. So वो नहीं होता है, and मुझे वो I really prefer that. But having said that, work from home has also helped me become very flexible. तो दिन में अगर थोड़ा बहुत interruptions हो गए तो मैं थोड़ा late night काम कर लेती हूँ, या तो सुबह, I'm not a night person honestly, I'm a morning person, मैं सुबह उठ के काम खत्म कर लेती हूँ. और बीच बीच में ना, so basically थोड़ा manage वो balance हो जाता है. That way, and I have learned to live with the distractions. I've learned to do a call while the toddler is screaming her head off outside the door. I guess we all, working mothers, we all face that from time to time. So वो है, but I mean, मुझे लगता है, see, for certain professions, it can't be fully work from home, especially lawyers. तो बहुत ज़्यादा work from home नहीं हो सकता. I really miss, printouts. I really miss being able to, redline or make notes by hand. I'm really a paper pen kind of a person. तो मुझे बहुत लिखना होता है. तो वो नहीं उतना हो पा रहा है. इतना PDF देख के कर रहे हैं. So not so very happy with that kind of working. तो हम लोग का तो full work from home नहीं होगा, मुझे लगता है. It was a hybrid model saying Jan, Feb, March. हम लोग शुरू ही किए थे 2 दिन ऑफिस जाना, जबकि ये second wave आ गया. But I think for certain kind of work which can be done remotely will continue to be remote. A lot of companies have realized the benefits of a remote work. The best part about remote work is I think you can sit anywhere and work for any employer, right? So geographical, locational, वो constraint नहीं रहा और so talent is more easily available for remote work. So वो एक है, मुझे लगता है benefit of this. And for traditional professions, पूरा तो नहीं हो सकता. And I would personally not be very fond of a complete work from home model. I really like to switch off and then get into the other persona, and then I like to switch, completely switch down, close down, and come home and be with the family and be a complete. So I do have that policy of hard stop. Beyond a point, I can't. When you have come home after the entire day at office, your daughter or your family will not let you do anything else. So वो एक मतलब मुझे लगता है अपने आप में बैलेंस होता है. But of course the commute नहीं करना पड़ता, वो सब of course there are benefits. But देखा जाए overall, तो I would really love to go back to office. And going forward, it will mostly be either a hybrid model or a remote work model for profession which can do it. But for lawyers, तो मुझे नहीं लगता होगा.
I think it's a very hands-on profession. We are like the firefighters. तो हम लोग की जरूरत हमेशा पड़ सकती है. We dealing, and especially it's a very people-centric profession. जहाँ पे it's not just within a business or a legal setup that we are working. We have to work with other people, and understand their query and their concern कि भाई क्यों है, कई बार rates बढ़ रही हैं, कई बार लाइसेंसिंग ऑफिसर आते हैं, लेबर कंप्लायंस में जाने कितनी चीजें आप तो इतना डील करती होंगी इसमें. अब आ जाते हैं, आपका काफी टाइम ले लिया, जस्ट आखिरी के 1-2 सवाल और कि आपका क्या इंस्पिरेशन रही जो आपने 5 थिंग चेकलिस्ट की, जो आपने ब्लॉग स्टार्ट किया, एंड व्हाट इज दिस अबाउट? प्लीज टेल आवर व्यूअर्स अबाउट इट.
Okay, so as I said, I really love writing. तो बचपन से I've been writing, I've been publishing थोड़ा बहुत short stories and all, and I used to blog also when I was in college. So I know blogging. उस time वो अलग था, वो fiction था. Then I started another blog when I was in Khaitan. I would write fiction and all that on my blog. तो मुझे हमेशा अच्छा लगता है blogging, because what happens in my case with blogging is I get to connect with a lot of people through blogs. एक community सा बनता है, अच्छा लगता है मुझे. So last year when the lockdown happened for the first time, it was very overwhelming for I think all of us. We didn't know what was happening. We didn't know ये कब तक चलेगा, क्या हो रहा है. And again, work from home was very new, even though it was great for me to be able to finally spend some time with my daughter. But otherwise it was very overwhelming कि कैसे होगा, क्या हो रहा है. तो I remember मुझे बस एक दिन आया सोच में कि I should blog. So what happens is when I go through little bit of a stress situation, writing helps me. And when that happened last year, I took to blogging. This time I thought कि अब किस topic पे blog करें, because now I thought कि because my job is entirely about law, let me write about the practical sides of all of that, because there are a lot of legal blogs which focus on the academic side of it, on the research analysis bit of it. Practical side पे कोई कुछ लिखता नहीं है, or maybe because I think the reason why कोई लिखता नहीं है because they think ये क्यों लिखे, like लोगों को शायद चाहिए नहीं and all that. But I have to say that the moment I started writing about the practical sides of, say, contracts or say litigation or topic like time management, थोड़ा बहुत जो tips मुझे help हुए हैं वो मैं लिखने लगी. It really had, like, people came to me and said, or they sent emails and said that this was really helpful. पता ही नहीं था. Not only law students, like a lot of young people who graduated, who are just working and all that. So it helps everybody. मुझे लगता है there's no topic which is कि why should I write, लोगों को पता है, ऐसा नहीं है. You always know a little bit more than the others, so whatever you know, just help, just write it down. And also I became active on LinkedIn because LinkedIn may you can reach a lot of people. So I am a really a very kind of I love interacting with people, I love talking to people, and I love also helping to bachas, law students and all that. So मेरा वो button on था open to mentoring LinkedIn में होते हैं ना, तो a lot of people DM'd and all that. So then I thought कि one-on-one से better कि let me write a post where सबको बहुत everybody will be will come to know of it. And through LinkedIn, then what happened, through my blog and LinkedIn, I met so many people, international lawyers, like just a community बन गया. We read each other posts. कितना सीखने को मिलता है LinkedIn posts से. And I've really learned a lot on contract like that, other people's posts. So वो बहुत ही मतलब फिर I collaborated with other people. I wrote for their blog, and and some college came to me and asked, will you talk to other students? So I went and did that, and it is all just it just really helps, it keeps me alive. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है सबसे बातें करना. आज भी बैठ के हम लोग बातें कर रहे हैं. And if मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से और मेरे बोलने से अगर किसी को थोड़ा बहुत कुछ हेल्प होता है, थोड़ा नए कुछ सीखने को मिलता है, I am ready to give all that I know. It is because I have received in abundance. मेरे bosses, my mentors have taught me so much, and मुझे ना वो फायदा मिला है, तो I want to give it back, to be very honest. शायद नहीं मिलता तो शायद ये पता नहीं मेंटालिटी होता भी कि नहीं, पता नहीं, बट बिकॉज मुझे मिला है, इतना सीखने को मिला है. और अब वर्चुअल सिनेरियो में people don't have much access to people as a face to face interaction back मिलता नहीं है. So I really like that. So that's the whole idea behind the blog. It is a practical legal blog. I write about practical tips, tricks on all sorts of all legal topics. And I also I'm open to submissions. So बहुत से students ने मुझे भेजे हैं articles, so मैंने उसको वो किया है, I published them on my blog. And yeah, that's what 5 things checklist is about.
It's extremely wonderful and heartening to know how you've stepped up to give back to your society, and not just young people, but to everyone who would like to be connected. और इस सेशन को समाप्त करने से पहले I must tell my viewers that one, Debosmita has been very, very kind to give us time, because she has just recovered from COVID, and I wish her all the best. Her recovery, has been on pace, touch wood, and she is recovering well. तो एक तो आपने इस समय पे रिकवरी के तुरंत बाद समय दिया, तो उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका. यंग लिसनर्स एंड यंग व्यूअर्स, या जो भी हमारे व्यूअर्स हैं यहाँ पे, अगर आप देवस्मिता से कनेक्ट करना चाहते हैं, बिकॉज शी इज ऑलवेज अ गुड मेंटर, शी इज वेरी एक्टिव ऑन लिंक्डइन, तो आप उनसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, उनको फॉलो कर सकते हैं वहाँ पे, उनके ब्लॉग को आप फॉलो कर सकते हैं जिसकी हमने बात की. और सेशन समाप्त करने से पहले देवस्मिता, मैं हमेशा एक क्लोजिंग कमेंट जरूर मांगता हूँ अपने मेहमानों से, और कहता हूँ कि जो हमारे यंग व्यूअर्स हैं, उसका मतलब मेरा सिर्फ यूथ से नहीं होता, इट्स ऑल्सो यंग इन माइंड एंड यंग इन हार्ट। तो उनके लिए आपकी आपकी क्या टिप्पणी है, प्लीज इसको बताएं जरा।
Uh, so this comes solely from my recent experience. Believe me, college, job, career, all of that is important and it's fine. But the most important thing, which will never fail you, which will always be with you, is your health. So, kuch bhi ho jaye, at whatever stage of your life you are, please take care of your health, worship your body, and health means physical health and mental health. तो मुझे लगता है वो दोनों अगर आपके साथ है, you are set, you are fine, you're solid.
I think that it's an extremely important takeaway that health is wealth. बड़े बुजुर्ग कह गए हैं, बड़ी फेमस कहावत भी है। इसी के साथ इस सेशन को आज हम यही समाप्त करेंगे, लेकिन समाप्त करने से पहले तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ देवस्मिता आपका कि आपने वक्त निकाला, और ईश्वर से मेरी कामना है कि आपको स्वस्थ रखें, व्यस्त रखें, और गोइंग फॉरवर्ड आप दिन दुगनी रात चौगनी तरक्की करें और लोगों तक आपकी आवाज़ पहुँचे, बुलंद रहे वो आवाज़, और लोगों को मदद मिलती रहे उससे। मुझे लगता है इस सेशन से मैंने बहुत कुछ आज सीखा है, और अपने दर्शकों तक हमेशा अपील करता हूँ कि जो हमने छोटी सी मुहिम शुरू की है अपने चैनल सुन के जरिए, थोड़ी सी पॉजिटिविटी लाने की दुनिया में, चाहे वो संक्रमण का दौर हो या आम दौर हो, इसको अगर आप समझ पाते हैं या आपको लगता है कि एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो दूसरों तक भी पहुंचनी चाहिए, तो प्लीज़ हमारे चैनल को लाइक करें, शेयर करें और सब्सक्राइब करें। अंटिल नेक्स्ट टाइम, सी यू सून।
Thank you.